Oh no, we're
Oh
we are talking in vain.
no.
Probably, if he's talking about our audio. Audio
Oh, it's
now.
fixed. It's fixed. Let's
Oh,
go. Well, I
okay.
guess who needs introductions when I can just do it this way with a void? We have number one Brazil, number one France player void, the two-time in
And
both countries.
and number one U.S. player Riley.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I am currently number one because I beat Dan and Dan beat Riona, so Riona is currently number three. As that's just how the math works.
Yeah, and I'm sure you beat Riona at least once.
I
So,
have beaten Riona. I beat him in bracket actually.
ooh, I
So
see.
I've beat him in double PL brackets, but he has beaten me at Frosty. So we do trade sets. They're just not like they're in double LM tournaments, so not really recorded that often. But I do have some Ascension ones against him.
I see. Yeah. Well, it's good to see that you are trash talking as we agreed to do.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Of course. Why
yeah.
wouldn't I trash
So,
talk?
what do you expect from this set?
This is a tough one because Riona, longtime rival, especially when it comes to Puyo versus Tetris, and like even Puyo versus Puyo, we've been at each other's throats for years. And then Yoshi has been obviously a big supporter of myself, and I also am coaching him right now. So I have a lot of insight on both of these. It feels like it's hard not to be like, I guess, critical is what I'm looking for. Because if we're talking just by the numbers, if we're going by the WPL set I watched of Yoshi versus Riona, which was a short first to 10, but also like with past results, it feels like Yoshi should have a pretty strong advantage here.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I feel like
that round robbing thing you played.
yes, or we did a
I
bunch of
see.
sets, and to be fair, we were all
Yoshi
like a little
pretty
tired.
much stomped, right? I think his worst set was 10-2 for him. I think it was against Riona.
Yeah, I think Rihanna gave him the hardest time, and that's because Rihanna still has a lot of that American kind of like free form all in style that can
Mm,
catch players off guard, especially if you're not ready on the extension or if you commit too much to an attack. But at
yeah.
the same time, Yoshi's like just so efficient that it almost didn't matter too much.
Yeah, that was really weird to see like the results. Like I was expecting Yoshi to win everything, but like not so dominantly. Um
I
was everyone okay when they were playing against Yoshi? What happened?
Yes, so I think part of it was that 2 week training camp that, or it was basically three, where Yoshi was at my place, and we just kind of
Mm,
I mentioned this in the last set with Hiku, but it makes more sense for Riona and Yoshi,
I
where
see.
basically it was like 3 weeks of almost every day we were watching some VOD or some player and just reviewing any mistakes, anything that we liked from their gameplay that we could add to Yoshi's. And I feel like that's kind of the advantage Yoshi has over other players, is having someone else to kind of like work through sets with. And because when we weren't working through sets, we were also practicing. Like I was playing with Yoshi, I was helping Yoshi find matches in Ascension. I mean, most people had even said like, "Hey, Riley, don't coach mid match," because they knew I was behind Yoshi because he was in my apartment.
I see.
So I feel like that has helped him a lot. Because yeah, his worst set, I'm double checking it now, was 10-4 against Dan. He went 10-2 against Riona.
Oh, 10-4 against Dan, I see.
Yeah, which is still kind of weird because like Riona has been just on the number one on NA for a while.
Hmm.
But we'll have to, I guess, see if Riona has cleaned it up a bit for this set.
Yeah, because Puyo is a very volatile game. You can't really look at a Tenchu and say, "Oh, that's gonna happen again." Like, if we turn that into a first to 30, then that would mean that Yoshi should win this match, 30-6.
I
Do you think that could happen?
I think it's possible if we look at the set for
Oh
Hiku
wow, we
Yoshi.
really are trash
Okay, so
talking. Oh
okay,
my
I'm
god.
just saying, right, before we hit 20 points, right, for Yoshi, that set was 2-20. And then Yoshi got kind of like comfortable and started playing a little bit like however he wanted. And then it came back to 13-30, right? Because then they
Mhm.
start trading one for one. If Yoshi kind of opens up strong, I think it's really hard for Rion to get rounds. And Riona, I kind of think of as like a momentum-based player. So if he starts like a set, like kind of like on the bad foot, it can be really hard for him to pull himself back. It's not impossible. He's done it before,
Hmm.
but I think it will not be that bad. I just don't know where I see how many runs he's going to get. I want to say it's going to be like I think he can bring it into the 20s.
All right, then. Let's see if that's what's gonna happen. Ooh. Are we ready
Yeah,
to start?
I think we are ready. I just hope to God Rion doesn't listen back to that part where I'm like, he might get sweat.
Oh, you
But
are
so,
gonna get comments from him about this. Oh, all clear still?
absolutely. This actually might benefit Riona because it's like kind of goes back to momentum where he can kind of play more freeform and do what he wants. Like try to catch Yoshi on the transition of the all
I see.
clear.
Did you? I'm sure you've discussed all clear starts with Yoshi plenty of times already. What's his general strategy?
Right
Wait.
now it's a
Oh.
bit about setting the transition up early in the all clear round because I noticed from a lot of players like Hiku and I would say even Dan is like they kind of just focus on 4 through 6 and only building up, but they kind of neglect trying to build a tail that
Hmm.
goes into the other side of the board.
Yeah.
Hiku actually did, or Elio actually did a really good job adapting to that, where he kind of picked up on what Yoshi was doing. So that's kind of like the general plan until players catch on, and then you start building a bit more counter heavy.
Oh. Oh. So do you think the strategy with all clear is similar to how you would play PVT?
Actually, no. I think in PvT you kind of want to focus a bit more on the counter than you do on your main chain. At current PvT level, it's
Hmm.
just more so in play versus play you kind of have to if you want to get like an actual advantage in the counter chain setup, you get a pretty big one if you get to build and transition to a full chain much sooner than your opponent.
I see.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was a
Okay.
lot of resource.
Hmm.
What you thinking, Void?
Hmm. I don't know. I think that's kind of something that you would want to do in PvT as well. Like, go for really vertical extensions and stuff, but whenever possible, also try to, build a tail. Both you should build both separately, but then find a way to connect them whenever possible.
That is very fair. Oh, early poke from Rihanna. I think the thing with like PvT is like if players are fast enough, it can really just negate your tail, and you're kind of playing like the one chain blocking game, which has good kill potential
Hmm.
based on the good old numbers from the one chain chart from Yoshi that we worked on.
Oh yeah, the nerd sheet. I see.
Yes, but I do agree. Like you want a tail when possible as Tetris. Oh, I think. Oh no, Yoshi's alive.
Ooh, 4 chain, nice. What does Rihanna have? Main? Yeah,
It should be pretty good for Yoshi then because
an easy
he has all
extension.
this time to kind of clean up his top of the board.
I think he doesn't even need to extend here. Yeah, that tail from Rihanna. Oh, actually it connects. What the hell is that?
That is like a very
Oh,
Riona S chain, honestly.
yeah, that looked like garbage, to be honest. I'm sorry, I don't mean to trash talk, I'm just being honest. And he still
Oh,
lost. F in
I,
chat.
I think Riona's strength compared to other US reforms is he's a lot better about finding the individual links in his chain, even if they don't look very natural,
Hmm.
compared to like someone like Kupari or Neru. Or Neru's Germany, but they play very American, is how I'm going to describe it. Oh, we get the rush all clear. That might be a little greedy. Oh, it's actually fine, because she didn't get to the reds.
Okay, we got to 2-2. Now Yoshi can win the next 8 matches.
Oh god, reminiscent from the last set. I'm sure he was very happy that you brought that up. I'm sure he'll enjoy that when he rewatches this. It's okay, you don't have to sweat, Boyd. What's the worst
that,
CQ does to you?
that was a rough set.
Sure was. It was a good one poke from Briona, trying to make use of that good old soft drop bonus.
What is his transition about? Okay. as main here.
It's solid GTR actually, not something I would expect from Riona.
Oh yeah.
Very-
I thought he was all about freestyle and being a free thinker. Now he's doing GTR.
Yeah, I feel like he's moved away from that over time.
Oh, that.
I,
Oh, it doesn't.
oh
Okay.
my god. Okay, he's live. I feel like for Riona, he's been very kind of like jumping in between what he likes to do now.
Hmm.
He at the end of the day, he has said he wants to win, so he'll do what he thinks he needs to win. And right now, he feels like he needs to change up his style and be more efficient. And I feel like Solon has been kind of like the next wave of what Western like overseas players have been doing.
Hmm. Yeah, I think you can't be a one-trick pony if you want to do well in Puyo.
I
There's just
agree.
there are just too many styles and things that your opponent can do. So like if you try to force always the same kind of chain, you're not gonna do well. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's like a point where
Ooh, look at this.
that was a huge Hellfire.
Two chain thing, Hellfire.
Yeah, it's still a rock afterwards. Holy crap, that was so much damage.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? 2-10 lead this time though.
Oh yeah, I bet Yoshi's feeling the pressure here.
He's like, no free wins. It's crazy.
No sweet peas.
Right. Oh my god. I'm trying to think like how else I would describe Riona's playstyle at this point. It feels like he's very focused on.
What the hell are they building? Like they don't have a second floor. Neither of them has it. Oh, actually, Riona built a pretty nice transition here. But what is happening in Yoshi's board?
I think Yoshi wants to find an attack. He just keeps getting neglected the pieces that he wants to use for it.
He had a response there. I don't know why he didn't send it. Maybe it would just further mess up everything.
Probably. I think he needed like another red too on his column 1, so he was trying to probably clear that out at the same time. But got caught trying to do too many different things.
Yeah, and Rihanna has the lead now. Yoshi just fell off.
That's so true. I can't believe this. Oh, we're actually going for like the crazy one thorn poke strategy that he likes. Which honestly kind of has gotten in the way a little bit.
Yeah. Was it a good choice to just send this?
I think this is a knowledge check. I know Yoshi has talked about if you don't think your opponent can just rebuild like a 10 chain, or in this case, in mid-level would be like a 7 or 8, or past that point, you just send a chain and you knowledge check to see if they can actually build up to that amount of
yeah.
damage.
Oh,
but it definitely looks like he did.
So you think Yoshi is testing Riona?
Yeah, I feel like you kind of get into that point
right now.
though.
Just test him. I see.
Yeah, because I don't know if you feel the same way, Void, but when it comes to like freestyle and like the Western scene, I feel like it gets really hard for some players to know what to do to how like fight it. So they kind of like end up trying to feel it out to see if they can get where they can get wiggle room, because you never know where like the damage cap is.
Yeah, I think especially at the beginning when you're trying to understand your opponent's thought process, and you're trying to predict where they're going to place their pieces. Yeah, this strategy makes perfect sense. Because like, look at what Riona is building. It's weird. Like I can read it, I understand where he's going with it, but you know, like look at this. I wasn't expecting this trigger actually.
Yeah, I feel like the weird part about like Freeform US, right? It makes not a lot of use of its floor, right? There's so much wasted oil on the board.
Yeah, that's definitely an issue, and I think it's part of the reason why Yoshi's being so carelessly aggressive in a way, because I feel that players who like to do freestyle. I'm not sure it's really freestyle. It's more like just an unnamed form that they like to repeat. Because it's actually very hard to build something that's just not in the catalog, I guess.
Yeah, I kind of think of it as like you are building something unintentionally. That's what makes it like free in quotes.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a practice form, it's just like whatever they feel like at the moment. For better or worse. Oh, yeah, he's covered because 13th. I guess like the other issue I have with like kind of like that randomness is it kind of I guess the best way to play it doesn't really work once you leave overseas. Like the Japanese players will get surprised by like one set, right? But
Yeah,
then as soon as they go to the next
that's
one, they're
good.
fine.
Yeah. It doesn't work at all against them, I feel.
Part of that is probably knowledge, but part of it is like they have experienced like players like Tom back in the day who were really notorious for exploding their chains and those giant hellfires. Oh wow, Yoshi's gonna make it just in time for the defense here.
Ooh, what a nice
Oh, it goes in the
result.
full actually. Wait, that's crazy.
Yeah. That's oh, it's a 13? What does Rihanna have?
Not enough, I think.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Zero chain.
I think he read his own chain just wasn't going to work and decided that against setting it off.
Yeah.
I think Rio's just the kind of player who rather just go next round versus some players who like to sit there and like think about the round for a little bit,
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
Well, it's aggressive.
maybe going for a harassment with that Teo. That's very sus. Maybe he's just building a power Teo because yes. Oh,
I mean,
switching?
there you go. I kind of like that he gets rid of it though, because power tails are kind of weak if you get to like late game. There's double tower
Yeah,
feels like it.
I think power Teos are very difficult to build. I think if you start with a power Teo, then it becomes very difficult to extend. And so you're you have a power Teo, but like your max chain would be, I don't know, a 10 at best.
Yeah, especially with like double tower like that.
Yeah, this is I think this is one of Doremi's strengths actually. Like he manages to build his main chain, and then he just finds a way to build a power tail at the very end, and so he can build some pretty big chains with power tails.
I guess until
It's very
out the extra
difficult to deal with.
damage.
It's very frustrating because if you are main chain focused, you can still lose to Doremi if he goes for a power tail.
That is very
Because like
fair.
he didn't put the same level of effort as you into building the next. It's pretty
Oh,
annoying.
is that how you see it? That's good to know.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Very
Fight me.
based void take. I put in more effort, so I should win. I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. Spicy.
Yeah, screw you and your power tails.
Oh. And man, that was kind of a crazy round. Riona had originally lost to Sullen, got a crazy dig, which forced Yoshi to not being able to set his main chain for quite a while.
Yeah. This is surprisingly even so far.
Mhm.
I think the biggest lead we've seen so far is like a 1 point lead only, right?
Yeah, I think Riona's doing a very good job of making
Ooh,
sure these
Yoshi.
attacks against Yoshi stick.
Oh my god. Oh,
Oh, they're both going for something crazy. Okay, Riona opted out into his main chain though. So much resource spent from Yoshi.
yeah, I think Yoshi scooped here. Does he have a response?
Oh, he got it!
In time, yeah.
Okay, this isn't the worst. Like 31k is not a lot of damage to make up.
Well, the reds don't connect in Yoshi's tail.
Oh, they got
But oh, this is yeah, Yoshi's cooked.
There's still enough time to extend. I think there's a chance.
That's a tall order.
Because like the longer actually Riona extends, the more time it is giving to Yoshi to try and finish up his chain.
Yeah. Oh, but wait.
Whoa!
No, Yoshi's chain cuts at the yellows.
Oh, it does. That's so unfortunate. Rest
Yeah,
in peace.
he could have popped it in a way that wouldn't cut the chain, but I think he didn't see the cut.
It's probably pretty hard trying to get the right rotation up there on the 13th.
Oh yeah.
I saw he's trying to do the same stuff like Dan had been working on, that just flip over that a lot of the JP players can do, which is really hard. I do not feel comfortable trying to do that tech.
Yeah, the ghost throw is very confusing. I've been getting some practice with it since
Mhm.
I've been doing the single player chains.
Yeah.
But you know, I think I've been getting better, but at the same time, I still don't understand it. It's more like a skill than something that I can really rationalize. You know,
Yeah.
I can't really explain it, but I kind of get how it works.
I feel
Ooh, this
that.
next
Oh.
chain.
These defense have been kind of insane with it. Yeah, Rio's just dead.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I was expecting from the first set from 2 days ago. You know, a very close nail biter opener, right? No one's really been able to capture a large lead.
Yeah, because lately Hiku was able to get some pretty impressive results in the PGRS events.
Yep.
So yeah, that was a weird set.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a huge attack.
Ooh, fortune, yeah.
But that might be taking way too long because Yoshi got so much time at the top.
Yeah, this is very tough to extend. Rihanna needs. Okay, well he got the perfect pieces there, but
Oh wait, he's cooking?
oh,
Oh, he fixes his chain too.
oh
Oh no,
no,
the
there's a
blues!
blues, yeah.
I do like this adaptation from Rio's gameplay to try and fight Yoshi on his aggression, though.
Hmm.
I feel like the bigger issue is that it gets a little freeformy on his attacks, so they're not really like. Oh, that's true. Like Yoshi, one thing we've worked on is setting up attacks so when they resolve, there are the players that are left over are already working on your chain.
Hmm. Yeah.
Whereas for Riona, it feels like the pieces are working against him, right? Like they're not trying to set for something
Yeah.
usually. Sometimes they are. Other times it's kind of rough.
Yeah, Yoshi's very flexible with his chains in general, and especially his attacks. So, you know, to fight him evenly, you need to be as flexible as him, pretty much. And I think that's a pretty underdeveloped skill for most overseas players. But we will get there with time.
I agree. Ooh, wow, that is actually such a good one chain because it's gonna negate the calm one, which means you're not can't like double color as easily.
Oh, but that's
Oh,
gonna
but he's
be
still
difficult
covered.
for Yoshi to dig through.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of rough.
Uh,
Okay, wait, this is
oh,
a
nice
going for his
fortune.
tail? Okay, but now like,
Yeah.
what does Rion do from here? Oh, his chain cut early. It's kind of bad right now, boy. I'll be real. This is pretty scary. So
Ah,
yeah,
it's okay. It's okay.
they're
All
finally
boy will
hitting.
turn the tides and destroy Yoshi.
So true. But we got the next biggest lead of this.
Oh yeah.
The 2 point lead. Oh my god, insane.
Very scary.
Okay, Rion actually getting a lot of safe
Ooh.
time to just build that transition, which is probably good for Yoshi because he's gonna have so much resource exposed still.
Mm, yeah, he has a bunch of Puyos there, but they don't connect very nicely. Yoshi, I mean.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
agree.
Rena just needs to purple here.
I could
Like,
make more use of it.
how is Yoshi going to connect the blues there? Oh, that's how. But I don't think he has enough still.
Yeah, this is rough. I feel like when you see Riona is committing to that, early transition, he wasn't really building any height. You should be okay just like setting up your own height difference and then just trying to pop a 1 as soon as possible because at worst, Riona is forced to pop everything and you keep extending and just keep commit to counter because he's not going to be able to extend anymore to like that 6-7 range. Or you accept that, Riona has gone into his full and you kind of just keep playing safe yourself and you take advantage of that. It's hard because I think all clear runs are kind of some of the more tricky ones to play, personally.
Yeah, like, you know, Riona really loves his all clears, and Yoshi is also a nightmare to deal with when it comes to all clears. It's very difficult to beat these players. So
That
this matchup is particularly interesting in this context.
yeah, holy heck, there was like no reds in that queue for Riona.
Oh yeah, 2-point lead again.
True. I mean, this is good. Like, this is what you want to see from Riona, especially given that like North America has kind of been sleeper mode right now in terms of what we've been up to. So this is nice. This is nice to see.
And we haven't seen much from him lately.
Yeah.
With all the PGRS events, Rihanna played in one. Oh my god. What's
Yeah,
this?
This is pretty nice.
Oh,
I mean,
Yoshi needs a bunch of reds here, yeah.
yeah, they're just not coming. Because what was it? I think Riona said it right itself. He wanted to take time away from events to focus on his own playstyle. And he has clearly been labbing out.
Yeah. I wonder if that's what made Yoshi so dominant even like a few years back. Like he wouldn't show up to a lot of events. But when he did, he was really difficult to beat for like everyone had a hard time and he was just expected to win everything, I think.
Yeah.
And that probably has to do with the fact that, he wasn't around all the time and he spent more time than most other people just practicing on his own, I suppose.
I feel like there are layers to that because on one hand, when you don't practice with a lot of people, you're kind of just like in a vacuum. And for players like the overseas case where they're not playing Yoshi a lot, I mean, you don't really get the player knowledge because there's like a level of
Yeah.
I mean, what's the best way to put it? Like you get comfortable with players that you know, right? So you can say like Dan and Riona is less of a skill matchup and more of like player versus player matchup because they both know what they're going to want to do usually.
Yeah.
And when you don't play someone of Yoshi's level consistently, you don't really know their game plan. It'd be very difficult to fight them versus players within your own region, which is why I think a lot of the overseas players struggle against players like Tofu, right? And the other what would be considered mid-level in like either Korea or Taiwan because they play in ways that aren't as common, right?
Yeah. And now somehow Rihanna has the lead.
Yeah. It's hard to say because I feel like Yoshi is trying to fight these attack commitments from Riona. The issue is Riona just committing a lot more damage. Like there's been a lot more on the tail end of attacks and a lot more on the what's it called? And it's just a general commitment of resources, right? They've been like very 6-5 chain heavy attacks, whereas like Yoshi's building like power 3s and 4s, which are getting outmatched.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that Rihanna is doing pretty well in these poke harassment fights. I don't know how to call them.
They just call attacks or like volleys.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. I guess it becomes like the other weird part
to deal with because of his flexibility and like this, So it's really impressive to see someone. Oh no, we're not calling them disrupt. Sorry, never.
Yeah, I guess like
see someone fight back against Yoshi this well.
I agree. I feel like Yoshi kind of doesn't get tested on his attacks most of the time. We're actually just going right into full is so smart because Yoshi's not gonna have resources. And I do think there is a general knowledge check you get when someone is building very freeform and like kind of whatever feels right. There's no consistency, right? You're kind of just playing to the round, and it really keeps you on your toes, which I do think can be really tough for a lot of players. Because you don't really get comfortable. You're kind of always fighting something.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure how Yoshi's tail works, actually.
I think it just doesn't.
Yeah, this is rough.
Yeah, I think the best he can do here is just use it. Oh, okay. It
Wait,
kind of works like a power tail of sorts. And I think it counters? Wow.
what an actually insane fix.
Oh, it's not a fix. It was his plan all along.
I see, I see. You don't really see Yoshi go for power tails that often, actually, unless like it's like do something very cheesy.
I think he's very pragmatic. Like he just goes for whatever he feels will give him the win. Um, so yeah, I think power tails in general are very cheesy. Yeah, this says a lot about his efficiency, and like it's interesting because in that specific round, being cheesy was the most efficient choice, I guess.
I think it's like so good too because I think one of the best things you can do against a freeform player is to eventually do a little freeform yourself just to make that player feel less comfortable with what's happening. Oh my god, wow. The one trash neutralization.
Yeah, I don't understand what happened there. I thought Riona had it.
Because that was a power 11 versus power 12. I guess just better efficiency on those links from Yoshi. It's kind of crazy. PH, that's insane.
Oh no, get the purples! Okay, he got the purples in time.
Okay, we're
Oh no,
going all the way
now
down?
you kind of cuts. Doesn't this? It's not as strong as it could have been.
It's probably okay though, because Yoshi has no greens and his
Yeah.
chain's not ready. Wow, and 14-13. Dino Boy having to really work for this one.
Yeah, he's going extinct. I'm sorry.
And also, if you're like someone who has to play Yoshi next, you're probably just watching to see like what Yoshi is struggling to respond with versus what Riona is doing well, so you can take some of that information for yourself.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I should start taking notes.
Because
Oh
like,
no!
well, probably not taking notes right now. This is a good time to see what your competition is planning. The power of commentary, you have to watch it all right now. Especially in leagues, I think people underrate watching your opponent in between matches. Like you get so much good critical information just by like sitting down and watching their sets as they're playing. We're going a little bit more on the not really a key form, a lot of wasted resources potentially, and Yoshi's just gonna try and punish it.
What are you doing, Rihanna? Okay, yeah, that's main. Pretty lackluster.
Okay, we're still trying to fight our way to some perp. Oh, we got the yellows.
Yeah, he got like the perfect piece to get one extra link. It's always the same thing with Yoshi. He just gets very lucky. And, you know. Yeah,
Wow, that's insane.
that's my trash talk.
Me when I play Tony and I throw the round, just lucky every time. Who is this guy? Oh my god, Yoshi pulls the lead back 14-15. We're pretty much halfway through the maximum amount of runs we can have. With no decisive winner, honestly. Like, it doesn't feel like anyone's really pulling ahead.
Yeah.
I think...
It's either whoever tires out first or, you know, whoever
That's a good cover.
finds a really good exploit that the opponent can't get over.
Oh, there's no yellows! Yeah, I'm not even sure like what you would exploit right now. I think there is a nice advantage with Riona where he is building so differently in between rounds that makes it very hard to follow his game plan, whereas Yoshi, likes to build kind of consistent, right? He likes to kind of keep up with the same thing.
Yeah.
And so that means, for better or worse, Yoshi's attacks are a little telegraphed, they aren't exactly going to be like not predictable.
Main from Yoshi.
Okay.
This looks very bad for Riona.
Yeah, it's kind of rough because double green is nice. It was kind of rough earlier because Riona had to fix his yellow conflict that he had built himself into earlier in the round, and I feel like he did a pretty good job. All the yellows.
Oh, look at that frog stacking from Yoshi.
Frogs.
What
I
a pro
believe there's a
player!
counter
He
chain.
built frog stacking. No, none of that makes sense. Look at that. Nothing connects. It's
Yeah.
absurd.
Oh no, Riona tried to attack it early. That's so scary. It's a 7, and Yoshi lives another round, taking back the lead.
That actually was frog stacking. You know.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, like if you just fill your fourth, fifth, and sixth columns completely, isn't that frog stacking? Or do you
I'm
need to
pretty.
do it like the CPU does? You
I give like non-intentionally make links is like the definition of frog stacking.
I see.
Oh, big 3 chain though. Yoshi only trying to defend with 1. He's insane for trying to do that. Oh, but I think he's gonna get down there, Void. He might be okay.
I'm still calling it frog stacking. You can correct me. I'll just call it high IQ frog stacking.
All right, I'll accept that. I appreciate high IQ frogs of all kinds.
Yeah,
That's
so
kind of
Yoshi just got through that very well.
yeah. Actually, she has a very big power tail of his own. That's probably gonna be hard to extend on. Funnily enough. Is he going for
I
this? He's
think.
insane.
Hmm.
Oh wait, he fixes the power tail? So he gets the green still? That's insane. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Greens connect. But yeah, this is very strong. Rion is good.
He almost did.
Think he has enough? Oh yeah, this doesn't connect.
Oh, unfortunate for Riona. Good effort though.
Yeah.
The dinosaur eating back some wins. Eating those Poyo, his favorite pastime.
Yeah, I think you're right. There's not. I don't think there's anything obvious to exploit here. Like they're both just playing really well, and I guess whoever's more efficient wins.
Yeah. And sometimes efficient just means a more efficient game plan. Like,
Yeah.
right, like that's huge right now.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's the forward chain from Yoshi. Oh, but look at these groups from Riona. Oh,
yeah. Oh, wow, I only sent 2 trash bags. Like nothing.
yeah.
Oh my god, he used the bait if he wanted to go. That's so.
Everything breaks now in Riona's chain.
Yeah. Yoshi
What?
actually checking to make sure. Because he knew his chain was going to end early, so he wanted to make sure you kill Riona.
Oh, look at this response! Wow, that's okay.
Yoshi's like, oh no!
Nothing in my chain works. We'll roll with it.
Is he even enough to survive? Kind of, but it's still not going to be enough because he's a follow-up now. Oh my god. That's kind of like the hard part about like the kind of like more freestyle-esque kind of gameplay, right? It's like, if Yoshi hadn't cleared those ones earlier to just like go for a greedier or easier extension, he may not have lost that,
I think
right?
that was very clever of Riona, to
Yeah.
just accept that his chain doesn't work, take a look at Yoshi's board, and, think, yeah, I don't need to try to fix this. I can just send this.
Yeah, it probably comes from like Yoshi kind of spent so much time clearing up his resources, and that was exposing him in a way.
Oh, no, what are you doing, Riona?
He's being greedy!
What the hell? No!
Why would you do that? That was
I have no idea
unfortunate.
why he did that.
Oh, goodbye, red tail. And yellow tail. Oh, no, you should look at the yellows. Gosh. Okay. So, 16-18. Kind of unfortunate situation for Riona there. It was actually
Hmm.
really bad because 2-point lead isn't a lot. There hasn't been much of a lead to set to begin with, so kind of losing some space still kind of is rough.
攻防って感じになってますよね。
Yeah, even though the lead is not that big, it can be pretty frustrating to see that you can't get rid of it,
よしとしては苦しいので
right? So
Yep.
you're moving towards the end of the set, and that small lead, it becomes more and more important.
Oh no, the misplace. Taking out his own chain.
さあよしもしっかりと5万点ありますので、あそこから
You have the third biggest lead we've seen. All set, 3 points.
Yeah, and like Rihanna just did the Dan.
なかったパターンでした。
He did do the Dan. That was impressive.
鍵積みですかね。さあ鍵
I'm sure Dan very happy about that.
鍵積みですかね。
He conveniently stopped watching the stream just just minutes before he did the Dan.
さあそして
I think he knows.
その間にこの連結の多い形ですね。
Oh,
Oh my
wow,
gosh.
nice
さあ
one chain.
しっかりと
I feel like Riona's kind of going a little backwards on his approach right now.
さあそして
Hmm.
ここでリオン側
He's ended up with a lot more of these big pillars that are kind of reminiscent
利用できませんと
of old school gameplay from Riona.
Hmm.
さあ7連鎖
Yeah, they make the chain kind of hard to extend, right?
Yeah. Like there's a lot of power on each link, but the links just aren't getting to the numbers to make those extended Poyo links matter.
And
Probably
you always
could-
have to be ready to make a second chain against Yoshi. Oh yeah, well, 4-point lead. Oof. Oofers.
Yeah. I wonder like how much of this is potentially like fatigue, right, from just having to play such a competitive set for so long.
かなりお互いシーソー
Yeah, and like having to do really well for the whole duration.
っていうそういった感
It's
じ
hard.
展開なんですけどちょっと
It is.
さあそしてこのヨシの大きな連鎖に
Yeah,
対して
because like
素晴らしい
this is a lot cleaner of a defense too. Like this is a good 5.
対応していくさあそうなっていく
Oh, Yoshi's not even ready. Gonna take a lot for that.
では足りないので
Okay, so you just need to wake up a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's not playing, bad or anything. It's just that Yoshi's making better decisions.
Yeah, and even this, like, those better I only got him like a 3-point lead right now. So like the style that Riona has been pulling out is making it difficult for Yoshi to find much of a lead at all.
ヨシさんはちょっと茨っぽい形を構えてたんですけど
No, what quick extension though from Yoshi.
それでまず2連鎖を取っていくさあ2連鎖に対しては4連鎖で対応していき
Oh,
ま
now Yoshi
す
needs
さあそれに対して
3 purples. Yeah.
Yeah. A little greedy on that attack. Leaving his trigger way too exposed.
Yeah, why doesn't he build non-functional transitions like that against me?
Right? That's what I'm saying, dude. Sometimes I'll see Yoshi into other players. I'm like, I could have used that point. Like, where's my donation? Gosh, I cannot believe this.
Ooh.
I think Yoshi only likes donating to players that he likes the most.
Ah, I see. So he hates me.
No, right, same. It's okay. Well, I think we're cool, Wood. Oh, Yoshi broke his chain trying to defend that, so that is a hard dig. He has to also get through these greens now.
Oh no. Yeah, he's not getting out of this.
Alright, and then just so hard. You're so good at like sending these very large defenses and attacks, and Yoshi just doesn't have enough resource to guarantee a round once he gets forced like to extend so much more.
Hmm. There's that sullen again.
Yeah, the flexibility on just sullen into that second floor is just so nice.
What's going on with Yoshi's transition here? I'm not sure I understand it. Oh?
A lot of flexibility, a lot of dangerousness. The spice of life.
Oh, I see. I think I understand now. He wants to trigger with it. Oh. Okay.
Nice.
I guess he doesn't need to trigger anything.
And those are the best kind of rounds to win. We don't have to use your entire resource. You just accept that You're gonna poke them down, and when you win, you're like, nice, that was comfy.
さあ、これはリオン選手が
Oh, and here we go, mixing things up again for Riona over here.
3をいかつく置いて
Yeah, the pillars are back.
ですけども
Yeah,
ここから
Green's a little awkward. I think he's gonna make better use of his first floor at least this time,
効率よく組んで
but
サレンサビをどういうふうに
well, it's tanky, right? You have to eventually stop Yoshi from getting too high up, or else he'll just outchain you.
爆発量を優先した、置き方に持っていきました。さあ、これどうなる
Oh, Yoshi's so greedy.
伸ばせるとこまで伸ばしたいと思って
Oh, he's debating it. He is
What is he
debating.
thinking about? Trigger it! No, what are you doing?
そうですね
He didn't want the purple to
Oh,
cut, I think.
Okay, I guess that explains it, but
これはヨシとしても
didn't Yoshi have enough?
打てませんでしたね
Hmm.
I don't know. It was close. Like that's still 85k from Riona. That's a lot of damage.
さあかなり、難しいと言いますか、難しい
So you need at least like what a 15 to combat that.
から8万点打ってきました
I think maybe power 13. I think Yoshi had a power tail
さあ
there,
これはさあ
but I don't know if
Nice.
it would have been enough.
3連鎖から始まり
Oh,
ヨシが
Oh my god, he barely makes
さあ
it.
これは、伸ばしがどうなるか次第ですね
this gives Rihanna plenty of time to extend.
さあこれは
Oh, what's he
Yeah.
doing? No, 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 no,
Wait,
no,
he
no, no,
no
no.
greens anyways.
解説と
Wow.
Yeah.
発火することができずといったところでまたヨシが
As soon as Riona pulls it back close, something just happens and goes wrong, and he ends up at a distance again.
自分自身の
Oh, yeah. It's always like this against Yoshi.
まあそこら辺で使い
Is it because the game likes him more?
返すことはできるかもしれない
I guess.
ちょっと難しい展開になっちゃうんで
I see. I've learned so much about the mindset of Void.
本当時と場合によるっていうところなんでそのバランス
Yeah, and never accept
難
defeat.
しいところですけども
True.
Always blame the game or, I don't know, the universe.
Mhm. Okay.
Ooh,
Oh
okay,
my-
yeah, Riona's chain doesn't work. No.
Oh my! Why Yoshi popped that?
Oh.
Why did Yoshi do that?
Yeah.
He must have expected main chain, and then Riona was like, "Just kidding. It's not actually main chain." I feel like one of the most tilting things is when you're like playing rounds against someone who's like so freeform heavy and has like cuts, and you just like lose a round. You're like, "Wait, my main chain was just already better." And you're just like, "Oh, I just lost."
Yeah, with Riona in particular, I think this happens a lot. At least with me.
Well, where you just feel like your change is that much better, and you're like, "Dude, I should be beating Riona right now."
I mean more in the sense that, you know, there are these random cuts. So sometimes he builds really high up, and I'm just expecting that I have to build a big main chain in response.
Yeah.
And then it's just like a, I don't know, a 6 chain, and I'm dead.
Yeah, that's a mood. Yoshi getting caught there twice actually by that.
Oh, and the score's even again.
Very nicely done from Riona to pull it all the way back from what looked like Yoshi building a potentially large lead.
Yeah, it was a 5-point lead at some point, so nice recovery. Ooh, very strong 4 chain.
Yeah, we're gonna make it in time.
Sandmain, my boy, no, stop thinking. Okay.
Yeah. I think this is the other issue I have with some Western players, Void, where they do that. They spend so much time thinking, right? You don't realize like how much time you're actually giving to your opponent to outextend. Because that was like 2-3 seconds where Yoshi's got to place a bunch more pieces if he had just committed to main, or chosen that you're just gonna take it.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if, you know, like the top level Japanese players, for example, if they always really know what they're doing, or if sometimes they're just not really sure, but, you know, you gotta keep putting the pieces on the board, can't stop doing it, and then eventually they just find a way around whatever issue they're having. I wonder if that's if we have to move in that direction. Because yeah, just not doing anything is, you know, worse than trying to do something. Trying to
Agreed.
figure out stuff for later. It's just maybe the same principle behind, sometimes building an extension on the left and then building an extension on the right, and they're not connected initially, and then you just bridge that gap somehow. That's really hard to do, and I don't think you I don't think you can really predict how you're going to do that. You just have to start building stuff and figure things out as you're going. So maybe these skills are connected.
I can agree. I think it's very easy to just want to always make sure that what you're doing is right. The issue is, what is right and like wrong in a match is like always so subjective.
Yeah.
You enter that point of if you want to review that stuff, then maybe something you should be reviewing after a set, like not during.
Yeah, and when you're expecting yourself to do really well in a competition like this, it can be hard to just do whatever. You might end up embarrassing yourself or something.
Yeah, pressures are a very real thing. What a nice exchange from Yoshi there. That was a good clean. Like through the trash. It was beautiful.
Yeah, what Heaven said is very true as well. Because so far we've had 47 rounds, and I don't know, if you ask me what happened in the fifth round, I don't remember already. So you really have to do replay analysis and go through all of this set again.
Yeah. Oh, Yoshi with the excellent misdrop?
Ooh.
Will it kill him though? Because he lost a chunk of his tail for it.
This is gonna be really difficult to extend. Ooh, nice for Jane.
Yeah, really good fix.
Wow, it actually counters.
That's insane, because Yoshi was looking kind of grim there. That misdrop could have been so fatal.
Oh, what's he going for now? Where does... Oh, he's gonna trigger with the greens? What? Where's the... Oh, I see. That's so confusing.
That is actually so hard to read, yeah. That is kind of some shenanigans. But it might just be enough.
Yeah, this is like actual 5000 D chess levels of freestyle right there.
That was nasty. I would have not expected the center of the dip down to fix the chain. That's so nasty. Who would predict that?
Yeah, I think this is the kind of situation where overseas players aren't as shy about just doing whatever. It's when they need to build a second chain with maybe a bit of garbage and I don't know, some wacky groups on their board.
Yeah.
Ooh, rip.
Suddenly pulling away from Riona again. Every time Riona gets close and tries to take back the lead, Yoshi just somehow magically pulls 3 rounds out of him.
Yeah.
Oh, this is tough now because while I still agree there's been no real cracks or just take advantage of. When you're trained just 1-for-1 for the most part, or just occasionally getting 1 or 3 rounds in the lead, it starts to feel really bad when you get close to that 30 mark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there you go. Rion 5-chain attack. This time Yoshi does not sleep at the wheel. Why did Rion just set it off?
I don't know, it might be fatigue.
Yeah, it might be tired time. It might be bedtime. Because I feel like Rion has played really clean. It's kind of surprising to see oh no, the tiredness is starting to take over, which is fair. It is I feel like as you get closer to the end, sometimes the pressure hits just a bit harder. Right now, his tail's gonna be actually really hard to extend too.
さあ
Like those greens just aren't gonna work.
消化してさあでこの
Yeah, and like the fifth and sixth columns are just useless pretty much.
していくとさあそして
And then he's gonna be forced to clean out these blues again to make his chain work. Actually, not gonna try to keep them.
Yoshi has a pretty nasty chain.
さあこうなるとまあどちら
Oh,
の
nothing works for Riona.
回収率としてはこれかなり
Yeah, tail's just not there.
方が高そうですね
Can he at least get rid of the crown? He got rid of the crown. Let's go.
さあここ
Well, he got rid of it because he took a rock. Actually, no, never mind. He actually did get rid of it. I was wrong. I looked at the numbers again.
安定した本線っていったところそういうところで本数を重ねているような安定してるからこそできる
Yeah, and we're back at the 5-point lead. Unfortunate.
Yeah, because now at this point, I like to like go back to like trying to mix it up, see if you catch Yoshi off guard, but it's gonna be so much harder to bring back 5 points at this point.
Yeah.
The answer saving grace here is that Yoshi has to do so many split players to fix his column 1 transition. They will give Riona time to try and build.
Ooh, I think Yoshi overcommitted here.
Yeah, because he didn't get rid of that pillar in column 1, so he's stuck just trying to split constantly.
Oh, nice attempt here. Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay, nice. So Yoshi definitely overcommitted. You take that. 24-28. 6 rounds to 2. But you still have to pull out something crazy if you want to bring this back.
Hit him with the all clears.
Oh, he might actually just get it here in a second. Okay. Oh, Yoshi kind of going for a little bit of a lot of splitting happening on that GTR extension.
He's been ready for this, yeah.
Yep. Good punish. Like, Yoshi's extension was just not good. Way too much splitting, way too unsafe. You take that.
Yeah. I hope we get more TCIL matches like this.
I think we will, especially with you, Cliv, Rick. I think it'll be a real fight to the death for some of those.
Yeah, last year most matches were pretty close as well, right? From what I remember.
I don't think I was around. I think I was still on my break during that, so I didn't get to see a lot of that.
Oh.
Ooh, good pushback. You're just trying to figure out what to do with your blues. Probably gonna save them for an extension. There you go. Oh, there's no purple, yellow, stay down. Oh my god, wait. The chance? Oh my god, he's alive somehow. There's only a 5 from Riona! Oh, he knows.
He knows he's cooked. He knows it's over.
Yeah, that's
It's not really over
unfortunate.
yet.
But it's
Still
such a
fight.
vital life to lose.
He can still win.
5 rounds is honestly doable. Oh, wait. Oh, man. Fair. Like, you know, that actually might have been the play just to, like, try and make some advantage, to be honest. Oh, we were going for it? Wait, we're going down?
Yoshi's chain is non-existent, kind of? Oh, this... Okay, the
But
yellow...
Riona's chain wasn't that strong either.
Yeah. Ooh,
Is
that's
this
just
gonna...
too much. Yeah.
Yeah, no red into green. Actually gonna put such a disadvantage. And Yoshi looking very nice, potentially, for another W. Oh, wait, this could be good.
Oh. Yeah,
Riona fine for his life?
It's over.
No. Yeah.
Ah.
That was really close until it wasn't.
Well, I mean, the set as a whole was really, really close.
He really was such a nail biter.
Yeah.
What was it? Rion did have a lead for a tiny bit in like the earlier, and when we get to that the 12 to 13 range in terms of
Yeah, towards the
score.
middle of the set, he managed to get like a 2-point lead a few
Yeah,
times. Oh,
it was tough. Well
he's
fought.
gonna. This was my best Puyo set played as of now. I see. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you should be really proud of it. I think it was kind of a coin toss in a way.
there. I mean, that's kind of what you get though when you mix in like very traditional efficiency forms with the free form. I think you really did a good job of like keeping the mental like there for a good chunk of it. Like for basically 99% of the sets, like outside like the last like 5, right, where he finally tired out. And like the
Mm,
momentum didn't like swing anything too hard, right? He brought back small leads Yoshi was doing.
yeah, I saw that Rihanna made a post on Twitter about being proud of his mental. Um, but I so like you were. I see. So he wasn't tilting throughout the set. I see. Um,
Tilting is
you know,
hard.
I I myself try not to tilt during sets. Um, but it's really complicated, and that's really impressive that you managed to keep everything together and get so close to beating Yoshi.
I agree. And especially probably will matter a lot once we get into like the other sets. That point differential
Hmm.
could be pretty big, especially because we have seen Riona take sets off Rick in Ascension. I don't think it's out of the realm possibility for Riona to be something like a Cliv or Hiku either. So having a close set with Yoshi could matter with points in the long term, especially depending like how Yoshi Rick turns out or how Riona Void turns out, right? This could all be pretty important.
Yeah, I think he can beat anyone in this group with this performance. Just gotta keep that consistency, which is a lot which is a lot easier said than done. Um,
That's, that's true.
but
And you'll have some time to recover because I think the next set of matches isn't until like the 22nd, which is roughly 6 days from now.
oh yeah,
So
oh yeah, it's
there's a.
CP, yay!
Oh my god, then we get to see Void enter the stage soon because on the 23rd you play, and then the 22nd I think is a Cliv and
Yeah, I
Hiku.
don't know if I'll schedule anything else before this.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not.
That's fair. It'd be pretty short notice.
Yeah.
Honestly,
They want people to try to schedule their matches at least 5 days in advance.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be good, especially as like some of this starts filling out. We start seeing where people are ending up
Hmm.
because Yoshi Rick will be important once that comes around. I think for a lot of people that is like the
Oh
question
yeah.
mark matchup, and
I think Yoshi
then
Live as well.
oh yeah, Yoshi Clip too. 'Cause especially they've had such a long rivalry, and they've been trading sets a lot more recently.
Yeah, I
I
think I think last year when these two played, Aklev won 30-29.
ooh,
So yeah, Yoshi gotta get his revenge.
that's true. There
But
is like a very weird universe where like Rick, a Cliv, she can like triangle each other and just make up for like this weird set of tiebreakers.
from what I've seen, Yoshi won most of his sets against Rick. Like they haven't played a lot, I think, but Yoshi is the favorite, I guess. Um, but I think Rick hard counters Aklev from what I've seen. Like he's been taking so many sets off of Aklev.
Yeah, it's just hard to say because the Bugnanza was very interesting because it was on PC and Yoshi is more of a controller player, but he didn't feel like he was playing that different.
Oh yeah, Hiku Aklev. Oh yeah, it's the next set. unless someone, some other match comes up before then. But Hiku Aklev is also interesting because Hiku was the only player who managed to beat Aklev last year.
I see. Well, hopefully he's got enough time to recover so he can try and take another set off a cliff. Because if he takes a set off a cliff, that might actually kill him for the running versus Rick and Yoshi. Unless, and then Cliff would have to somehow beat both of them to make it happen. Implications are huge.
Yeah, I think in this group, any loss just kind of a death sentence.
Yeah, because then you have to win all 5 of your other sets just to have a chance, and then you have to hope that if someone doesn't win all 6, and that your point differential is just better than everyone else's.
Yeah, you shouldn't you shouldn't expect other people to, save you because they're also fighting for their own interests. So
Exactly, which is why I thought the plus 17 for Yoshi on Hiku Yoshi was so important in case something were to happen, right?
yeah, this this
Um,
this damn dinosaur.
so true. You'll get your chance to run at him too eventually, Void. You can go back to the days of Advent League where you try and trade tournaments with each other constantly.
Yeah, maybe.
Take him back in time because you are a bird. You are the evolution of the dinosaur.
I am the fur birch hog.
So true. My God, that's so long ago. Oh my God.
I think it was 2022.
3 years is both a long time and not a long time.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I've been here for 8 years at this point. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I don't even remember anymore.
That's
And I just feel
fair.
like a kind of a boomer.
Kind of same. Even though I did not play nearly as long, mostly on the commentary side, I've seen so many players phase in and out. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, and hmm. It's also weird that, it took such a long time for us to actually have players like Aklev and Rick and even Yoshi, playing frequently
Yep.
because these are people you wouldn't normally see.
Yeah, Yoshi in
But
particular has been an interesting case because he had that 2 year forced break.
mhm, yeah, and
But
he didn't use any of his time during that break to visit the big gala, which I'm still mad about.
he does still
Fine,
have time off. He could go to the big gala.
I don't believe he will.
That's
I
true.
am faithless.
He chose my apartment over the big gala. Pretty based, honestly.
You should move the big gala to your apartment.
Maybe I should. He just wants to hang out with his fellow Scalies. That's all. Just become a lizard, Void.
No, never. I'm a bird, as you said.
That's true. So confirmed that Void is a furry, and I feel like that is the best way to end this stream. So thank you, chat.
Yeah, I really
For
want this stream to end now that you said that.
absolutely. I don't think there needs to be any more context. Wonderful set. There'll be more in the future with Hiku Accliv next, which could be a very telling set for the future. Followed by Void Riona, and then Hiku versus Riona as well. A lot of good matches coming up.
Oh yeah. Oh, and also Rick and Riona on the same day. What are you
That
doing,
is
Riona?
true.
Playing 2 matches on the same day? Are you crazy?
That's the best way to do it. It's how it goes.
Oh, wait a second. I scheduled a match with you on the 23rd. That's the day of the next PGRS event. Oh no.
That is true. You did do that. Time to double dip.
Uh At what
The bird
time?
bath, if you will.
Let's see.
So you heard it here first. For the next Sega PGRS event, Riona and Void unable to enter, so
No,
you'll be able to get some free points. That's right.
time. Royal League is on the Switch, and the Sega event is on the PC, so I can play both at the same time.
That'd be so
With
funny,
10.
actually.
Oh, we scheduled it. What? It's not on the 23rd. Oh no, wait. I'm looking at the wrong cell here. Oh, it's at 11 a.m. Ah, should be fine.
Yes,
I should
fine.
have like an hour to rest after the 8-hour long PGRS event.
Perfect. Oh my god. The stamina gamers never stop.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great match. Just kidding, we're totally unscheduling that and finding another date. Sorry.
Wow. You heard it here first. Void
Yeah.
is bowing out crazy.
Yeah, what a coward.
He doesn't want to play for 9 hours straight.
Okay, I think we are done, right?
I think we're done. I just know that my day off is now wasted because Void unscheduled his match. It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll send her the PGR rest of it now. Maybe. We'll see.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
well,
know.
enjoy the PGRS stream.
I don't know. What if I commentate? What if like Riley fly out to Japan?
That's totally something that could happen in the event that's scheduled
Fine.
for next week.
Yippee! All right, then I think that's good. I think we're good on the ramble. Thanks for
Yeah.
watching. Thanks Haven for running the stream and having us on. I love you all.
Heaven?
I'm gonna say bye, Void. Now I'm gonna say bye. Say bye.
Oh
Say
yeah.
bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you for watching.